Working on Unit 10, page 52, multiplication. There are many ways you could do multiplication. Believe in yourself. You can do this. I'm going to show you some great tools you've known from before. So let's take a look at 20 times 14. We're doing number 3. Circle it on your paper. Or you could say 14 times 20. Okay? So one way you could do it is break apart 14 into expanded form. So 14 is 10 and 4. 20, we just have 20, so that's it. So you go 10 times 20. Okay, so you might think of this as 200. You might know 1 times 2 and then pop in the 2 zeros. You can count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and then keep going. Count by your multiples of 10. Same thing with 4 times 20. You can count by multiples of 20. 20, 40, 60, 80. Then you would just add those together. Another thing you could do is the good old ratio table. So let's do this. Let's go 1 times 20. And then if we go 2 times 20, we know that's double that. That's 40. And then we double the 2 to get 4. So we double the 40 to get 80. You can work your way down, or you might know that 10 times 20 is 200. Then all you have to do is add these two together. See how 10 and 4 is the 14? So the answer for this is 280. The numbers you multiply again are called the factors, and the answer is called the product. It's what you're producing. Here's another one. We're going to use area model. So 10 times 30. You could do this. Click pause, see if you could try it. Did you count by tens 30 times? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Did you keep going till you got to 300? 2 times 10. 10, 20, count by multiples of 10. Then we're going to do 3 times 30. Okay, so you could do a ratio table if you want. 1 times 30, 2 times 30, 3 times 30. Did you get 90? And then this one is 2 times 3. Okay, and that's going to go over here. And that is 6. And then you add all these together. So you would add 300. 90, 20, and 6. And don't forget, when we add, we start in the units or the ones column. Click pause if you haven't done this. 6, 9, 10, 11. Put the 1 up here and the 4 here. You could actually do this with a ratio table. So that's why you could do this. So you're thinking 13 times 32. So I'm going to start with 1 times 32. Click pause if you didn't do this. Okay, did you double that to get 64? And then for the 3, what do? You add these two together. 4 and 2 is 6. 6 and 3 is 9. And then 10 times 32 is 320. Then all you would do, because 10 and 3 is 13, you add these together, and you're going to get the same thing, 416. So again, the factors are the numbers you multiply. These are factors. And the thing that you produce or make is called the product. And the answer here is, the product is 416. Okay, click pause. Try the next two on your own. Number 5. Did you break 17 apart into expanded form? Did you break 53 apart into expanded form? 10 times 50. You could do a ratio table. You can count by multiples of 10. Or you might know that 1 times 5, and then you pop in the 2 zeros. 500 is the answer. Then this is 10 times 3. 10, 20, 30. Then you go here. It's kind of like the game Battleship. 7 times 5, or 7 times 50, 7 times 5 is 35, but it's 7 times 50, so it's 350. And then 7 over here, and the 3 comes down. They meet up here. Count by multiples of 7. 7, 14, 21. And then you would add all those together, okay? So you would rewrite them and add them up. 500, 30, 350, and 21. Click pause if you didn't do this. Check your work. Did you get 1? 3 and 2 is 5, and 5 is 10. 5 and 1 is 6, and 3 is 9. Now you could double check your work. So on the IAR, you could do it both ways. So the product would go here. But notice here, I'm doing 17 times 53. I could start with 1 times 53, double it to get 106, then double the 2 to get 4, then double 106, click pause. Did you get 212? And then you can go 10 times 53. So you go 1 times 53, and then add that 0. Okay, now, since it's 17, 4, 5, 6, 7, you would add these 3 to get the 7, and then here you have the 10, and then you would add up all these numbers. You should get 901. Okay, so click pause. See if you could try the next few. And again, this is page 52. In your book, it's unit 10. So on page 52, we just did number 5. Yep, and the answer is 901. Do number 6. Click pause. Did you get 420 for number 6? If you did, you're correct. Make sure to show your work. And if you got that for number 6, show a teacher, show your work, and you're going to get 5 Tiger tickets and a high five. Number 7. Click pause, do the area model, do a ratio table. Welcome back. Did you get 1,045? Yes. Show the teacher, and you might even get a little something extra. Try number 8. Make sure you show your work. Did you get 1,152? Pat yourself on the back.